Hi, my name is Becky Palmer, and I'm the president of the West Texas Division of Atmos Energy. I've also been a board member for CASA of the South Plains for about 5 years now, and previous to that, my husband and I were both advocates for the organization.
My name is Edward Espinosa, Manager of Public Affairs here in Lubbock, Texas.
Our mission at Atmos, our initiative, is fueling safe and thriving communities. And I think that so much of that is about our kids. It's really important for kids, every kid in our community, to have a place where they feel safe and a place where they can thrive.
And when we're able to support an organization like CASA of the South Plains that gives so much to these children day in and day out, in defending them and making sure they get the best out of what they're there for. You know, when we support that kind of organization, such as CASA, it's about coming together. You know, all of us together in this community become stronger, we become healthier, we become more caring and compassionate, and that's what it's about. It's about giving back and caring for those in need and giving them a hand up. And right now, our children, these kids here today, need that hand up and those people to make sure that they speak for them and kind of guide them into the right direction.
By giving them the opportunity to have a CASA, to have an advocate that is representing them and that is looking out for their best interest, that really is something that helps give them that opportunity to have a place that is safe and to have the opportunity to thrive in that place and to find that place of permanency as quickly as they can. It's just important for us. It fits so well with our mission to fuel safe and thriving communities, is to make sure that all of our kids have a place where they can be safe and can thrive. I think what people don't realize is just how lost these kiddos could get, and that, you know, they could get removed, and family situations change over time. I think what has impacted me the most is when you see families that have, you know, maybe a kiddo somewhere in their family has been removed, and they don't even know it, or they don't know what has happened to that child. And I think that one of the things that, you know, that we have seen at CASA and that we've experienced is that a CASA can come alongside and can use tools that you're trained on to help find those family members, right? And reunite those kids back to a part of their family that is safe and that is loving and that wants to provide a place for them. And so I think that's something that I have found the most, I guess, surprising, is just how lost in the system that children get. And I think CASA's just done such an amazing job of working to pull that together and find ways to connect those children to family members that love them, that want to have them, and every kiddo deserves that.
You and your team have always been so supportive throughout our annual CASAs for CASA. So much, in fact, that you and your team even created a playhouse this year. What was that like for y'all?
So it was very special to us the last several years in not only helping but supporting CASA of the South Plains. Our operations team were just like, you know, we've done this the last several years. We would love to just be part of it. We would love to build a little playhouse. So our operations group, supervisors, manager, took it on. I mean, just they hit it as hard as they could, and they were just glad they did it. And they said, we know in doing this, just as others, this is going to go and support the foster kids of not only this community, but the surrounding counties. And as a matter of fact, they enjoyed it so much that they're planning to do this next year, even make it better and bigger. It was a great fulfillment for those involved this past year to complete that playhouse. When people could see the playhouse, not only our employees, but others, we would always get that, hey, you did this, Atmos did this. Yes, we did, and we did it for a great cause. It's about helping. It's about making that difference, that lasting impact. And that's what CASA does. CASA does that. That's why we support CASA, for that reason.
One thing that's so important about CASA and about what's going on in just our world and our environment with kiddos that have been removed from their homes is that, you know, we all look at it, we all hear just horror stories of kids that get lost in the system, of children that, you know, don't get what they need and that struggle and that don't have the things that they need. At CASA of the South Plains, it only takes one person to make a difference in the life of a child or a group of children, right? Simply group. And I think it's important for us all to recognize that. One person, we don't have necessarily, you may not have the platform or the influence or the connections to change the system, right? You can't change the world. And sometimes you see that and you just feel helpless. And what do? One person can't change it, but you could change it for that one kiddo. And so I just hope that folks in our community look at that and say, you know what, I can make a difference for that one kiddo. If that's something that you're interested in, to serve as an advocate for that one kiddo, right? And you can make a difference for them. I would just encourage you to visit CASAthesouthplains.org, go find out about it, go to a CASA 101, because you can make a difference for that one kiddo. And so if you're not in a position that you feel like you can be that one person for that one kiddo, maybe you can give, right? And so there's tons of opportunities of ways to help support CASA of the South Plains, who is really trying to make a difference one child at a time. Again, we can't, not one person can't fix the system, but you can make a difference for that one kiddo.